Well, hey folks, my name is Brad, and if you happen to be new to my channel here in the wintertime, every other week I'm publishing a video like this, a vlog, which are just adventures with my friends and family and behind the scenes of the videos. And in today's vlog, there's actually a little bit of both. About a year and a half ago, I became totally obsessed with running. In the summertime, I was running about 15 miles a week, and just recently, Eddie and I participated in our very first organized 5K, which is about 3 miles. I had an absolute blast, and I recorded a bit of that very clumsily with a GoPro, but hopefully you'll enjoy seeing some of that. And also, this vlog contains some artifact preservation of 2 items I found in the most recent metal detecting video: the flintlock hammer and the brass sash buckle. I actually included a little bit of the footage of the cleaning up of the hammer in the video itself, and I received a ton of comments from folks saying that they wanted to see more of that. So luckily for you, I did record the whole process, and it is in today's vlog. Now, if these vlogs are not for you, I totally get it. Hopefully I will see you next Friday for a standard metal detecting video. But if you do want to see how I cleaned up these artifacts and see if maybe Eddie and I crossed the finish line, stick around. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week for a standard treasure hunting video. Over there? Race day. Yes.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Showtime, baby.
Superhero 5K. We've got our capes from a children's show.
I've never seen the show. Is that bad? Give me a little backstory in case people ask me. I gotta know something. What's my what's my superpower?
You put your pajamas on and become a superhero. Nice shoes, Eddie. Hey.
Oh my gosh, you guys have the same shoes.
I like yours better.
Yeah?
Yeah. So what's your superpower? You shoot fireballs?
Finding treasure.
Finding treasure. Wow.
Where's the banana? Oh, I see them over there, the banana costume.
I like it.
Eddie will be trailing behind them the whole time.
Jeez. Be my inspiration.
She said the runners will go around us.
We're already in last place, Eddie.
Make it all the sweeter when we get to first.
Can you hear anything they're saying?
No. I'm ready, man. I'm feeling it. How about you?
I'm good. This is my first organized 5K, but I run them pretty regularly. We're off. So my first step whenever trying to conserve something like this is to just simply remove all of the sand and dirt that still remains so that I can establish the condition of the underlying metal, see how stable it is. And this one was quite stable, so I went right to going at it with a metal pick, an awl, to remove the biggest chunks of rust. And you can see there are some large pieces that I was able to just pop right off. And I would not want to put this straight into a bath of evaporust or even an electrolysis bath, because honestly it would just be a waste of time and evaporust to try to dissolve all of this stuff that I can just pick off manually. I can go through and take my time, see where the metal might be a little bit more compromised, go slower in those areas. You can see there's actually a piece of root still stuck to this part. But it was just also very satisfying to just pop off all of these small iron nodules. You can see the end of this screw is really starting to take shape. And here we are after the picking is done. You can see up in the jaws here, there's a bit of iron still left over I couldn't get out with the pick. And back here, there's actually some very deep pitting that I needed to be careful of so that it did not get worse. But overall, very, very happy. I'm hoping that the Evaporust will take care of that piece in between the jaws and clear up those screw threads a bit.
All right, Eddie, we made it past mile 1. 2.1 to go. How do you feel? I feel like I'm already at the tippy top, but I'm only... It feels good. Yeah, I'm feeling good. We're not first, but we're not last. That's true. We're far from
So this is just Evaporust. It's a very, very safe chemical that removes the rust and precipitates it down at the bottom. This looks black, but it's really just wet. I think I ended up soaking this for about 48 hours in total. I now move on to this Rust Reformer. This goes on thick and white, but it dries black, and it's not paint. It's actually converting the outer layer of the iron and whatever rust is left over into, I believe it's an iron oxide that protects the iron, keeps it from rusting again, makes it kind of shiny and black, which I really like the look of, and you don't need to wax it or do anything else to preserve it. And it's done. Very, very happy with how this particular piece turned out. I cannot believe how intact those screw threads are. This backside isn't quite as nice as the front side, but overall, very, very happy with how it turned out.
2 miles in. Eddie had to stop for a drink. I thought it was a healing point. 2 miles. 1.1 to go. Thank you. Oh, hey. I almost got hit by a car. Look at that cow. Slight incline. Thanks for making it tough. Mile 2.
So now I'm going to move on to this little brass sash buckle. Now this is a totally different material. It's brass with a lot of copper in it. You can see how green it is, but still my first step is to give it just a very light brushing to see, the integrity of the metal itself. Seems to be very intact. Sometimes that's not the case. It'll be a little bit crumbly. But after I get this outer layer of dirt off, I go right at it with a chemical called CLR. Now you have to be very careful with CLR because it will immediately remove the green patina on copper items. But on this piece, I am most interested in that gold plating there. CLR will beautifully clean up gold or silver plate. You can see here, you couldn't even notice that before, but now it's shiny again. The other side, this again is going to remove the green, so you don't really want to use this on old coins, but anything with gold plating or silver plating is going to bring that back to life, as you can see here. The green sections are going to turn a dark brown and stay that way. But now we can see the appointments there of the flower design. You can see some of that green scaling that's harder to get off eventually just dissolves with the CLR. This came out great, very happy with it. I then move on to this Renaissance wax to keep it from turning green again, protecting it. You just rub it on, let it dry, and then I come back in with a horsehair brush to polish up any areas that can be polished, like the gold plating, some of the flatter areas. A lot of it is pitted, but some of those flat areas are polished up. And I think this turned out great. I wish there was a way for that gold plating to be shiny and have the brass be green, but I haven't found a way to do that quite yet.
nearing the finish line, Eddie. As long as one of us doesn't trip, break an ankle, I think we're gonna make it. And if we do, I'll carry it, okay? That was dirty. We did it. Let me sit down. We did it, Eddie. 3.1 miles.
We were like first of our class. That wasn't in the first.
I think we did pretty good.
I think so.
I think it was like 25 or 26 when you passed.
25, 26. Pretty good. That was my first organized 5K. Eddie's second.
That's right.
The first one I bailed on him. It was on Thanksgiving last year.
I did.
But not anymore. I'm in it now.
Maybe this year I won't be a lonely turkey too. If you want to do that one too.
And then
Next year we're dressing up more too.
yeah, more costume.
I think so.
There was hot dogs, bananas.
Yeah. I don't know. Banana, that sounds like a sweet idea, but can't let others crap my
You could be a
style.
banana and I could be a gorilla.
That would be awesome.
All right, next up is the Kids Dash.
Boy.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Third place, Eddie Pascuni.
Third place. Pascuni, yeah. I said, yeah, commonly known as Pascuni.
Let's see it. Here, flip it around.
Flip it around.
39, first place.
Third place, 20 to 29.
Nice.